Hello there, I am Hayley from SevereWeatherTV.com with the severe weather outlook for May 31st. So what's happening at the moment? We have a 40% chance of tropical cyclone formation in the Eastern Pacific. The next storm name in the Eastern Pacific is Boris. The Atlantic season kicks off tomorrow. The first name will be Arthur. And in the United States, 30% chance for severe storms today and tomorrow, 5% chance on Monday. And then we'll actually talk about this in the medium range. There's a chance as well. So let's take a look at the cyclones, or this thing, as the case may be. 40% chance of tropical cyclone formation on this area right here, which is, of course, far off the satellite. Wait, it's actually on the Atlantic. I remember now. So this area in general right here, 40% at the moment, but in the next 5 days, 70% chance. Here is the advisory from the Servicio Meteorológico Nacional, or however that's pronounced, for this system. And let's take a look at the models. So here are two different visualizations. This is the ECMWF. Here's the GFS over here. GFS goes in 3-hour increments. This goes in 24-hour increments. So this thing goes by quite quickly. What's interesting about the GFS, now first I have to preface it with the GFS tends to be more favorable for hurricane and cyclone development. So it tends to be more sky is falling. But what's interesting about this is since it's crossing over into the Atlantic, this could end up... Now, this could end up being, what, Arthur? That could be the first storm of the Atlantic season. And of course, if this, it looks like it's two distinct things. But if it did happen to be this thing over here crossing over into there, and it did get a name over here, then I think it would maintain the name over there. I think that happens so very, very seldomly, if at all. But yeah, so this potentially could be the first tropical depression or maybe tropical storm of the Atlantic hurricane season. Obviously something to keep an eye on. Here's a graphic for this tropical disturbance where these different models think the intensity is going to be. So this is divvied out by, here's the tropical depression, here's tropical storm status, and here's hurricane status. So a couple of them showing it reaching, what, hurricane status in the 48 to 60 hour range. Handful of them showing tropical storm status. So obviously something to pay attention to. In the United States, here's an overview of the severe thunderstorm threat for the next few days. So this is what I'm talking about in the medium range. Tuesday and Wednesday, they being the Storm Prediction Center, have actually issued outlook areas that far out into the future. At this very moment, apparently we have 7 total storm warnings. One of them is a tornado warning right here. And if you want to use this, Tornado HQ, you can drag a marker and set your markers and have it, it's monitoring over there. So if you're close to a warning, for instance, there we go. It'll turn orange or yellow, whatever that color is. If you're actually in it, it turns it red, so on and so forth. And severe thunderstorm weather-wise, got severe thunderstorms all over the place. 7 of them, or 6 of them total. 7 total, 1 tornado and 6 severe thunderstorm warnings at this very moment. In general for today, this is the map showing the probability of a tornado, so 2% chance today, but for quite a large area. And here's the map showing the probability of severe winds, which would be winds 58 miles per hour and greater, 30% chance, and then 5% over there, 5% over there. And then for the hail map, we have 2 different things going on again, where we've got the 15% chance for the 1 inch or larger hail, and then in the black hatched areas where there's something indicative that there could be significant hail. So instead of just 1 inch or larger, there's an enhanced threat for the 2 inch or larger hailstones today. So yes, here are some web pages with more information, if you like. And that is it for today. And have fun.